All right, everybody. So this is exciting because I've been touring around Northern Virginia, talked Leesburg today, was talking Manassas, talked South Arlington, but I'm back to my stomping grounds, right? I'm back into Alexandria. And who do I have with me but the Queen of Alexandria, Elizabeth Lucchesi, the matriarch of the Lucchesi boot fortune, which we were just
No,
which we were just talking about.
that's funny. Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and
I
Elizabeth,
wish.
yeah, right. I know it's like the Ferrari family.
Yeah.
So Elizabeth and I kind of connected actually almost 20 years ago. You don't even
Yeah.
know, but it was because Paul Carlino and Rebecca Eichler, which were one of
Yes.
your clients back again, like 20 years ago, were talking you up. And I was like, okay, cool. And honestly, Elizabeth, that was probably pretty early into your career, right?
Yes. Yeah. And it's funny because Paul and Rebecca have never been my clients. This is how business started. It started on a softball field or a flag football field.
Okay.
And I think Dave used to hang out at Sports Authority looking for tall women who he thought could catch.
Sure.
But Rebecca and Paul didn't fall into that
No,
category. They
no, but
were
she can
the
catch. She
softball.
can catch.
He
That is
can
true.
catch. Yeah, that was the softball field category. So, and that's where it all really started. It was great.
Wow, that's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
So long time ago, but then we reconnected back during COVID because you were on my panel about basically how to be an awesome real estate agent, and so then that was a good conversation. But I have tracked Elizabeth down, and I am going to pick her brain about Alexandria for our community connect. So I Elizabeth, I lived up in the Fort Hunt area. I go down to
Yes.
Alexandria all the time, blah, blah, blah. Lived in Alexandria for a little bit. But here's what I'm trying to get is I'm trying to get clarity on the neighborhoods that make
Okay.
up Alexandria because sometimes people are like, "Oh, that's just Old Town." I'm like, "I don't think Old Town's just one neighborhood, right?" Like,
No,
yes, okay.
no.
All right, so
Yeah.
so so let's assume that what I would like to do is I would like to go visit and give a candy apple to a house in every neighborhood in Alexandria. What are
Okay.
the neighborhoods that make up Alexandria?
Well,
Is that too big a question?
yeah, well, I mean, you can get micro market like nobody's business. I mean, it's 100 blocks are defined in those micro markets.
Okay,
But 22314 is Old Town. Old Town is divided into quadrants: northeast, southeast, northwest. Excuse me, south, northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest.
okay,
But even in those quadrants or micro markets, such as the Parker Gray district, then you have the Arts district, then you have um, Slater's Lane and Potomac Greens. You've got those kind of opportunities that define those different markets. Then you've got this awesome Chetworth neighborhood where I've been selling a lot. Also, Virginia Village. I mean, they're micro markets within Old Town. Then you've got Rosemont, which is of course the first planned community built in 1908 up until 1912. Um, outside of Old Town, and it was either named street names on Revolutionary War officers and heroes, or street names of trees.
okay,
Linden is the basswood tree, but then there's Rosemary, Little, and Marstetter, and those are Revolutionary War heroes who obviously fought on the American side. I mean, they're just, and then you've got Del Rey, which was the worker, or they call it Potomac. The town of Potomac was Del Rey, and it was tawdry. It was racetracks and gambling and houses of ill repute, and it was a lot of the railroad workers easy for me to say 6 times fast, that supported Old Town. And then there's also Beverly Hills, which falls under Northridge, and Jefferson Park, which are street names of previous presidents, from Clay to Taylor to Tyler. Um, it's just all kind of nuances that are really, really cool. There's West Alexandria, there's Seminary Ridge, Seminary Valley, obviously centering around the Union Theological, or excuse me, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Theological Seminary. I was conflating it with the Richmond Seminary, but and that's all Robert E. Lee's family, the Custis Lee estate. It, there's areas around, there are areas, bad grammar, around Wilton Woods, and that was specific to a family, um, um, antebellum South family, that was Alexandria City, but as the war came and as they wanted to be a little bit more agrarian, they moved to the Wilton Woods area. And then there's some historical depictions of um, two sisters, who they were just so appalled at how the soldiers would come through their little baby town and take over. I mean, take the wood slats down and use those to for the campfires for cooking. We
Oh,
are so steeped in history here. It's absolutely remarkable how much Virginia played a role in the establishment of our country, but Alexandria City itself.
so and no, it's amazing. I was talking to another friend who was just talking about how, you're walking on a fall day in Old Town, and you're walking where Washington Road, right? You're
Oh
walking
my
where all these,
gosh.
and it's a,
Yeah,
but so let me ask you just a boundaries question. All right,
yeah.
so you mentioned Rosemont. What is Rosemont? Where is that? Just tell me what street that is. Like, where is that?
Um, Northview Terrace,
Mm-mm,
um,
don't know what that is.
Cedar,
All right, tell me a
um,
landmark.
um,
Like, if I'm, is that like me going up King
the
Street?
Masonic Temple. The
Oh, okay,
Masonic
okay,
Temple.
okay. So,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
Rosemont is those houses off? If you go up like whatever that street is, up towards like TC or AC Williams or AC High School or whatever, right? Is that what we're
yeah.
talking about? Okay,
Yeah,
and
a little further east, a little further east.
okay,
Rosemont is classified as King Street East to Commonwealth Avenue.
okay,
As far what is it, north as Braddock Road, where the cannon is,
okay.
and south right there at the King Street train station, which was a huge transfer station during the Civil War.
Hmm. So,
And during all the other wars, you definitely wanted to possess that hill where the Masonic Temple
oh
is
yeah, my
located.
God, right?
Yeah.
And so then is Braddock Road area where, like, between Braddock and then there's that, like, Braddock between, sort of between that and Washington, George Washington Parkway.
Yeah.
What's that area called?
Braddock Road. Oh, that's Eisenhower. Like there's the
No,
Eisenhower corridor.
no, no.
Is
The
that what
other,
you're
the
talking
other
about?
side, on like
Oh, Parker Gray.
Park.
Parker
That's
Gray.
called Parker Gray. Okay, and
Yeah.
then there's
Yeah.
there's that they got a cool like Italian place back there. I can't remember what the name of it is.
Lena's. That, yeah, that's that we would still call that, I would still call that Rosemont,
Okay,
despite the fact like if you were looking at the legal subdivision of where Lena's is, they would call that Rosemont Park
okay,
or Temple Park,
okay. And
believe it or not.
and so then does Alexandria go all the way to Fairlington? Is Park Fairfax
Yes,
Alexandria?
Park Fairfax is Alexandria, that's Quaker. And then certain parts of Fairlington on the other side, the west side of Quaker, the boundary kind of undulates there
Oh, okay.
between Arlington and Alexandria.
And
Um,
Is Episcopal in Alexandria or Arlington?
it is in Alexandria. Episcopal High School is in
And,
Alexandria.
and so that
Ward
that
Park is Alexandria.
that neighborhood that's across Quaker Lane from Episcopal, like those are some apartment buildings and houses on the way down to Duke through Quaker. Like you go down Quaker towards Duke Street.
Hmm.
What's that
That's
on the
called
left?
that's called College Park
Oh,
or Clover or
okay.
Cottage Park.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay. And that's all Alexandria.
Yes, it is.
And then you go west on Duke or whatever on Duke, south on Duke, whatever, towards Landmark. That's Alexandria.
It is. The Alexandria
That's just West
ceases.
Alexandria, I
Yeah,
guess. Okay.
yeah, yeah. It turns into either Annandale or Arlington, um, right around Little River Turnpike and um, Backlick Road.
Okay. So all the way back, let's just go right back to Old Town. In Old Town, you have,
Mhm.
I always park at Franklin and Union at Ford's Landing,
Yes,
right? Okay. That's the best
yes.
place to park. And then you walk down and you've got, townhouses and you've got some apartment buildings on the other side, kind of King, more on the other side of King. I mean, you got some apartments up here like Bridge Yard and I guess Del Vecchio or whatever that's called. No, it's not called Del Vecchio. What's it called? One, yeah,
Porta Vecchio.
Porta Vecchio. That's a
Yes.
condo place and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like, but are there? Would you say that there are neighborhoods in that area? Do you separate that into neighborhoods, or is that just Old Town or Old Town
Yeah.
North or Old Town West or North South or whatever?
Southeast quadrant. There's Yates Gardens, which has three different floor plans of townhomes built in the 30s and 40s. Then there is obviously Ford's Landing, which is a neighborhood in and of itself. Then that was the first Aiken Young and Tobb EYA development in Alexandria City.
Hmm.
Young and Tobb just passed away, I believe, but pretty amazing contribution to the structure of the city. Then you've got backyard boats right there.
Hmm.
You've got Captain's Row. I mean, they're historical pockets and new pockets.
Yeah.
Robinson's Landing, that used to be the
Yes, sure. Robinson's
yeah,
Landing. So fun.
yeah,
That's so
yeah.
fun. All right, so I'm gonna. This has been fantastic. I'm gonna ask you two questions. One
Okay.
question is, what is your? This is like choosing between the children. What is your favorite place to eat?
Oh, Josephine.
Don't even know what that is.
It is on South St. Asaph, and we're going there tomorrow to celebrate Bastille Day.
Oh, of course.
The Dave and the kids and I will be there at 6 o'clock, and I have mature children over the age of 21, and we are going to celebrate.
Which side? Which side of Bastille Day are you celebrating? Are you the royalist? Or which way do you go? And then, of course, what
Oh,
France is playing. I think France is in the World Cup tomorrow. I think they're playing
I
on
know.
Bastille Day.
I think they are too. Or is it tonight? I think it's tonight. Is it tonight?
I don't know. I thought I saw the
Um,
14th, and I was like, oh, cool. That's kind of fun to have them playing on Bastille.
after the U.S. team lost, which soccer exhausts me to even watch. But
Mhm.
after the U.S. team lost, I got sad. So
Yeah. And so then the other question is, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. What is the event in Old Town or Alexandria proper or extended that you get the most excited about uh, coming around? You're like, I love when that happens. I love that.
oh, the Scottish Walk is
Hmm.
so fun. I have a friend who lives in Cameron Muse, which is the northeast quadrant, but super duper close to King Street. You can walk everywhere. And she has a fabulous party. She hosts it every year. And, we're all related across the whole entire world, the four families from Scotland. And I love the Scottish Walk.
Love it, love it. And what is your neighborhood, the neighborhood that you're in, called?
Delray.
Delray. Perfect. All
Yeah.
right. Elizabeth, thank you very much. I will.